Meanwhile, President Trump has announced two major immigration policies in as many days. This morning, Axios has a new interview with the president where he says he will challenge a 150-year-old constitutional standard that anyone born in the U.S. is a citizen. CBS's Laura Podesta has more on the president's new policies.
It's ridiculous, and it has to end.
President Trump tells political website Axios he plans to issue an executive order that would remove the right to citizenship for babies of non-citizens and unauthorized immigrants born on U.S. soil.
It was always told to me that you needed a constitutional amendment.
Right.
Guess
14th
what?
Amendment.
You don't.
The order will challenge the 14th Amendment, passed after the Civil War. It specifically says all persons born or naturalized in the U.S. are citizens. The Supreme Court has upheld this rule for legal permanent residents, but has never decided a citizenship case involving an illegal immigrant or short-term visitor to the U.S.
We're the only country in the world where a person comes in, has a baby, and the baby is essentially a citizen of the United States for 85 years with all of those benefits. It's ridiculous.
President Trump was more specific last night on how he'll handle the migrant caravan headed up through Mexico toward the U.S. border. On Fox News Channel's The Ingraham Angle, the president talked about setting up tent cities where the migrants can live as they wait to find out if their application will be approved.
We're not going to build structures and spend all of this, hundreds of millions of dollars. We're going to have tents. They're going to be very nice, and they're going to wait. And if they don't get asylum, they get out.
The caravan is still more than 800 miles from the U.S., but the Pentagon is preparing to deploy more than 5,000 troops to the border. Officials say the soldiers, who do not have the authority to apprehend migrants, will close gaps and strengthen security at points of entry.